Hey guys, Emily, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be telling you guys my top 10 favorite restaurants at Walt Disney World. But before we get on the video, make sure to press that like button, comment down below what your favorite restaurant is, and subscribe to my channel. Tap that button from red and gray and click the bell to get notified when I post a video. So I just want to let you guys know that I've actually only eaten at 10 restaurants at Walt Disney World, and all the 10 that I've eaten at are in my top 10. When I was trying to find out what my favorite restaurants were, and when I was just looking at all the restaurants I've eaten at and all the restaurants at Walt Disney World, I realized that I have only eaten at 10. So I'm not an adventurous eater. I'm very picky when it comes to what I want to eat. Most of these restaurants have the same food and I eat the same thing at every restaurant. So my list might be different from yours, but I'm excited to tell you guys what they are. So let's just get right on into the video. Starting off at number 10 is Rainforest Cafe at Animal Kingdom, and I really have not eaten at this restaurant in a while. We used to eat there more when I was a little bit younger, but this is definitely on my top 10, mostly because of the design of the restaurant, especially the interior design. I think it's very cool how you feel like you're in a rainforest, and there's animal sounds, and there's vines hanging down from the ceiling. I don't really remember the food all that much. I remember that I got an icy type thing there that was really good. I think it's not the cheapest place that you could eat in Walt Disney World, but I think it's definitely worth it. So yeah, that's why it's at number 10. Next up at number 9 is Rosie's All-American Cafe at Hollywood Studios. It's close to Rock and Roller Coaster and Tower of Terror. The menu is pretty much the same as any general place to eat in Walt Disney World. Burgers, chicken nuggets, all the usual. But it's great. It's just a nice place you can stop if you want a little refreshment or just a little something to eat. We've eaten there a few times. We didn't really eat at it for a long time. I think the first time I ate at it was in 2018. So, but it's quickly become one of my favorite restaurants. It's good, nothing wrong about it. Yeah, so it's not expensive at all. So if you just need something to eat, something to drink, I'd say stop by Rose's All-American Cafe if you're close by. So that's why it's at number 9. Coming in at number 8 is Woody's Lunchbox, which is also at Hollywood Studios, and it is a newer addition to Walt Disney World. It opened up with Toy Story Land, and I've eaten at it once. I've eaten at it once, I think so. I've eaten at it once or twice. I don't remember. But I love the design of the restaurant. Although it's not an actual place that you go inside and eat, the design of where you order I think is really cool and neat, and it has some different things to the menu. It has a lot of sandwiches because it's a lunchbox, but overall I really enjoyed it. The 1 or 2 times, I really don't know how many times I ate there. I don't know, but I just really enjoyed the restaurant, and I definitely eat it again next time we go to Walt Disney World. So if you've never eaten there, I definitely suggest that you eat there, and yeah, so that's why it's at number 8. Coming in at number 7 is Casey's Corner in Magic Kingdom, and this used to be my favorite place to eat, especially in Magic Kingdom, but it used to be my favorite place to eat in all Walt Disney World, and unfortunately it has moved down my list because of some other restaurants that I've come to enjoy, but also because they took away their nachos. Their nachos used to be bomb. But I found another place to get nachos, and we'll talk about that restaurant later. But overall, I do like this restaurant still. We eat here every time we go to Walt Disney World. It's at the very front of the park, so it's easy to get to. It's on Main Street, so it's right there. I like the theme, the baseball theme. It has a few different things to the menu. Mostly it has the same things, but I usually get the corn dog nuggets there. Some people might, I think we all get corn dog nuggets, everybody in our family. Some might get a hot dog, I don't know. But overall, I really like this restaurant, although it usually is kind of crowded, especially at night when Happily Ever After's about to happen. A lot of people are trying to get in there to get food. So I have had I've had a lot of experiences where I had to wait in line, but I'm totally cool with that. But overall, I just really enjoyed the restaurant. It's definitely worth the wait if there's a long line. But yeah, so that's why it's at number 7. Next up on my list at number 6 is actually the only restaurant that is on my list at Epcot, and it doesn't even exist anymore. It's the Electric Umbrella, and unfortunately it is closed along with a lot of Epcot. But I think it's just being remodeled to fit the new whatever Epcot's doing. I don't really know what they're doing. But this was the only place that we actually eat in Epcot. We don't really do the World Showcase. That's just not something our family does. We usually go to Epcot. We stay there until about lunch, and we eat lunch there, and we eat at the Electric Umbrella, and then we usually leave and go to another park later that day. But I really enjoy Electric Umbrella. It has a lot of the same things on the menu that are a lot of restaurants at Disney, but overall I just really like the restaurant. I like the feel of the restaurant. I like, again, the design. It's just really cool, great place to eat in Epcot, and I definitely would recommend it if it still existed. So yeah, that's what's at number 6. Alright, now getting into our top 5. At number 5 is the Columbia Harper House at Magic Kingdom, located in Liberty Square. And I like this restaurant. It's cool. I like how it's kind of like old-timey, like everything in Liberty Square. It serves fish and stuff, but I usually just get chicken. We eat here all the time when we go to Magic Kingdom, and it's just good. That's about it. So that's why it's at number 5. Coming in at number 4 is Backlot Express in Hollywood Studios, and I really enjoyed this restaurant. I like the design of the restaurant. It has, again, the same food as most restaurants, chicken, burgers, whatever it may be, but I really like to eat at this restaurant. It's my favorite restaurant in Hollywood Studios, and I just really enjoy the feel of the restaurant, and it's just a great place to eat. So that's why it's at number 4. Now getting into my top 3, at number 3 is Restaurantosaurus at Animal Kingdom, and again, like all the restaurants, I really enjoyed the interior design of the restaurant. I think I've eaten there a few times. This is one of the only restaurants I eat at in Animal Kingdom. Or the only one. The only one that I've eaten at lately. Me and my brother went there and ate when my mom and dad went to some other restaurant in Animal Kingdom. Good food. It's usually not a long wait, which is great. We didn't have to wait too long, and it has great food. So I just really liked this restaurant, so that's why it's at number 3. Now going to number 2 is Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe at Magic Kingdom in Tomorrowland, and I just love this restaurant. There's nothing really different about the food, once again, but the feel of this restaurant and the interior design and just the overall, like, oh man, just the overall design of the restaurant is really great, and you watch Cosmic Ray play his, like, piano or whatever. It's a little creepy, but just like thinking about, like, when I think about like my childhood Disney World trips, I think of eating at this restaurant. Like, we used to eat here all the time. We still do. I don't think there's ever been a trip that I've actually been on that I didn't eat at Cosmic Ray's Starlight Cafe. So that's why it's at number 2. So now getting on into number 1, before I actually say what it is, a while ago I mentioned Casey's Corner and how it used to be higher up on my list because of the nachos, but they took the nachos off of the menu. So actually the past trip, the most recent trip I've been on in September to Walt Disney World, my mom and brother were eating somewhere in Magic Kingdom, and I wanted to try this new restaurant. It was like our last day. I was never going to be able to try this restaurant anytime soon. So me and my dad went and tried it, and it had nachos, and boy, oh boy, were they good. And that is why this restaurant is like #1 on my list. I haven't had good nachos at Disney World since they took them off of Casey's Corner's menu, and I was really upset about that. But when I found these, they were so good. And I really like Mexican food, and I'd never eaten at this restaurant, but ever since I've eaten it, it's been my #1. So my #1 favorite restaurant at Walt Disney World is Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn and Cafe. I don't even know if I said that right, but it's in Frontierland or Adventureland. It's like, I think it's Frontierland, close to like just leaving Liberty Square and going towards Splash Mountain. It's so good, and I'd never tried it. We had never tried it. I mean, we have like those basic restaurants that we eat at in every park, and this has just never been one, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm definitely going to be eating there when we go back again, that's for sure. And I definitely recommend, if you haven't eaten there, to definitely eat there. Pecos Bill Tall Tale Inn Cafe. I think that's how it's said. But that's my favorite restaurant at Walt Disney World, and those were my top 10 favorite restaurants at Walt Disney World. Thank you guys so much for watching the video today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to press that like button, comment down below what your favorite restaurant is at Walt Disney World, and subscribe to my channel. Turn that button from red to gray and click the bell to get notified when I post a video. That's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.